Is like you were there, you were not there yesterday, right?
I was not in Vegas.
Yeah,
No.
But like during the race, when you're at the track, are you up in the tower with them?
So during the race itself, I'm in race control. Yeah, so that's somewhat new, about 6 year practice, and I think it's a game changer because of folks like yourself, but media. Gluck is posting on Twitter or X, and Bob Pockris is, and Pockris will have a question about a call we made, or a decision, or what we're going to do if it's a rain delay, or so I'm able to be a fly on the wall, and so I'm listening to the broadcast. I have headphones that can listen to the broadcast, and also have conversations with everyone in the room. So if I see something bubbling up on social media, which is obviously going to be a story, or if their broadcast is talking about something, I can say, hey, Eldon Sawyer, hey, John Probst, hey, Brad Moran, this is happening. Can you give me some background? Usually I can hear what the decisions are, so I know I don't need to ask, but if there's something that's, something I don't know, I can ask that question. So yes, I'm in race control, and then the media center during non-race activity.
I haven't seen you at the media center yet. I'll have to say hi. I've only been to a few races, but
you were in Charlotte, right? I feel like I saw you in Charlotte.
Yeah, I was in Charlotte. I was having meetings all over. I met with John Dahl. He was great.
Great. Yeah. John's the man. He's the one who's championed the podcast, Hauler Talk. Mm-hmm. Download it wherever you find your podcast.
Yeah. Mike started the podcast this year, and he texted me immediately, like after the first couple episodes, and he's like, I don't know how you do this.
Oh, dude. Like talking about, like, I thought I had thick skin, then I got to start a podcast. And like the state-run media, I'd be getting North Korea gifts every time I tweeted, like, hey, listen. Like, absolutely not. This is
yeah, good luck. I welcome the camaraderie.
He was, I think that's, I feel like there was, I don't know if there was contention between us on your side.
No.
It doesn't
didn't
seem
either.
like there's any at all.
But I think we became friendly when I needed a shoulder to cry on when I started this podcast.
And the biggest thing for me, and I told Mike this, and I told when we got called to the hall, we told him that, and it was like, I know that I'm saying stuff that's probably going to draw your ire in times, and it's always been, for me, it's never been, I'm trying to say this outlandish thing to try to get attention. It was something that I actually believed. Listen, this sport has been my life. My dad grew up racing. This is what I've done for my entire life, basically. And like, I just want it to be the best it could be. So if I have an opinion that I feel strongly about, I'm going to say it, because like Tommy said, like, we all want it to, we all want it to be great. And sometimes maybe my opinion isn't what the most popular thing in your world. But I welcome the, even after when we got called to the hauler the first time, I don't think I even knew who you were at that point. This was, I don't even know how long ago it was, but then we started texting a little bit back and forth then, because it was like, just give us a chance to, give our side of it. Like, don't just go on one side of yours without with a hypothetical scenario from us, maybe. Like, so then I would text Mike after the race, like if we had questions, or, all right, give me, what were you guys doing here? Why'd you make this call? Whatever. And that kind of opened the line of communications to, now where we're at, where like I said, like, I've never had any animosity towards you. I don't know if you could say the same. And it's probably in the moment, maybe in the moment, maybe mad at each other, but it's like, realize, I think we're both just doing our job, and we both feel strongly about it one way or the other. Right.
I think that's right. And Burton said that, when he was on your guys' show, of like, we'll scream at each other and yell at each other, and then that'll be cool, because we all have our different passions. My job description is different than your job description, and my viewpoint is different than your viewpoint. And I think that's the great part about this sport too. And so that's why sometimes I'm like, I got to take a deep breath, but sometimes I got my bosses saying, this is wrong.